Drew and Jonathan Scott are the reigning it guys in home renovation shows right now because not only are their stunning house makeovers total eye candy for audiences to savor, but the Property Brothers themselves are also pretty fun to watch in action too. But how much do you really know about the Scott brothers? Well, apart from their ability to transform a fixer-upper into a dream home, that is. Here are some things you might not know about this kooky Canadian duo. Thespian dreams. Although Drew and Jonathan are clearly gifted designers and businessmen, they both originally wanted to be actors. In fact, the whole reason they went into real estate in the first place was to avoid becoming starving artists as they moonlighted with several small television roles. Their first house flip occurred while the pair were still in school, and the business took off while Drew still dreamed of the spotlight.
It's magical! Hey, that's good luck! That's good luck too!
Even when the home renovation business began to take off, Drew still pursued a close-up career out west, while Jonathan held down the real estate fort back in Calgary. That early penchant for screen time is probably part of what makes the brothers so watchable on their reality shows, of course, but their interest in entertainment goes even deeper than you might expect. The brothers also perform in improv and comedy groups, while Jonathan is an illusionist and Drew likes to direct. And let's not forget to mention that they're not too shabby in the recording booth either.
Another new city, another new town. Making new memories, making each moment count.
Humble abode. The Scott brothers can probably afford to have 2 separate homes at this point, but the pair share in a Las Vegas house that they bought and renovated together.
Our true home is that one place where we all come together.
They've obviously got tons of experience with the upgrade process, especially when it comes to trimming their renovation budget and still making the place sing with fancy extras, and it certainly helped to make their place a smash. The epic bro pad boasts a 2-story commercial-grade water slide that spirals into the pool, a game room with a vintage arcade machine, a putting green, and a basketball court. How's that for a dream home? On guard. When they're not out gutting properties and creating housing hotspots for others, the Property Brothers like to do some collecting well outside of the residential sphere. Not only has Drew collected coins since he was a child, but together the pair has also amassed a major collection of medieval weaponry over the years. Among the items they've nabbed are numerous swords, a suit of armor, and a battle axe. All of these pieces are arranged on a shelf near the main entrance of their shared house, so guests can feel nice and protected. Special menu. Considering how busy the Scotts have been in recent years, it's probably no surprise that they've had to call in a little assistance to keep themselves well-nourished while traveling around the country for their property projects. The pair hired a personal chef that prepares their meals before they head out on business road trips. According to Jonathan, it's actually more cost-effective than eating out, in addition to being healthier. There's also the fact that Drew has chosen to stick to a gluten-free diet, which requires some extra care in the kitchen, so having a hired hand on staff is just plain smart. Sibling harmony. Despite spending so much time together and getting competitive on screen, Jonathan and Drew haven't been in a real fight for 20 years. Yes, you heard that right. They've gone 2 decades without a single altercation. The last time they fought was when they were both students and Jonathan got so angry at Drew that he clenched and broke his own teeth. Ever since that incident, the brothers have adhered to what they call their no BS policy. As Jonathan told Glamour magazine, "If there's something that's bothering us, we just say it, deal with it, and move on. Anything we're thinking, whether it's negative or positive, we just get it out so it's out. I don't mind receiving bad news or having someone with a different opinion, as long as they give it to me." Big bark. Although the Scott brothers are known for their staggering height, Jonathan has a big heart for small dogs. The pair grew up with larger dogs on their family's ranch, but Jonathan likes to keep his fur babies close by when they're on the move.
They probably fly more than most humans do.
His miniature pups Gracie and Stewie can often be seen running around on the sets of their shows, and Jonathan's current mantra is the smaller the dog, the bigger you look. Haunted houses. You might think the Scott brothers have seen it all when it comes to homes, but there's one thing Jonathan's always on the lookout for: haunted houses. He admitted that he's secretly obsessed with visiting haunted houses, no matter whether they're truly scary or just plain silly, or even if Halloween's months away. There's gotta be some way to incorporate that spooky fascination into their next big show, right? Thanks for watching. Click the list icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.